Poltergeist. So scary stories are trending now. Wait, I have an entry. Are you familiar with poltergeist? A ghost or other supernatural being supposedly responsible for physical disturbances, such as making loud noises. Or they took some objects in your home that you think you just misplaced, but it was in the same place where you kept it. So here's what. We have been living here in Imus Cavett for 3 months now. It's just a temporary stay with my boyfriend's brother. He is alone living at his place. So when my boyfriend and I needed a place to stay, he agreed to stay with us. My boyfriend's brother only works at home, so it seems like there is always no one in the house when we are not there. Then when we arrived, we brought our things with us and our 2 cats. There are actually 4 of them, because we couldn't travel together at the same time, so the 2 were left in Pampanga. We brought the cat because my boyfriend and I have a belief that cats drive away negative energy and spirits. Oh, if only you knew at home in Pampanga, we have 4 cats here. So here it is. Our first 2 months were okay. Life is normal. I always go to bed early in the morning, and then I usually spend the morning playing Axie. We don't notice or feel anything. Besides, my boyfriend's brother said that he never experienced any scary stuff. They say it's safe. But these past few weeks, because I've been sleeping late, it's like I feel something behind me. Either standing or then someone will distract your peripheral vision. So I'm used to that kind of thing, because it's almost normal for us in Bulacan. I just don't mind it. Besides, I was thinking, there's no things like ghost. There always seems to be someone standing there, especially when I'm alone. About 3 days ago, my boyfriend and I were talking. His brother lost his purse and he doesn't really know where it went. He said that it was only here in the house, so we looked for it. When we couldn't see his purse, my boyfriend said he should talk to his friends here at home. I said, "Is there somebody here other than us?" He answered, "Because I can see something." I just smirked. At the same time, he said, "We're not alone. There are other entities living here." Then my boyfriend was startled. I asked him to go out to buy something. Then while we were walking, he told us that there was always someone standing in the kitchen part. I answered, "I have bad feeling in that part of the house, but I don't pay attention." There was one time when I was making coffee when I really noticed someone standing there, so I turned round. I didn't see anything. Just now, while I was typing, I seemed to have noticed something again. So that's it. I'm back to playing Axie. Good night, everyone. I hope you sleep well. Hi, is everyone awake? I will also want to share a creepy experience. But it's not too scary. Maybe I was 10 to 11 years old then. Am already fast asleep. Then suddenly my father woke me up to make our bed. We all slept next to each other. Life is hard in province of Capiz. Literally poor, so there is no room. We only sleep next to each other. I was so upset. My father scolded at me because I didn't want to stand up. I cried a lot, and then I ran to my grandmother's house, which is a little far from us. Way to my grandma's house, I must pass through an alley that is too dark, and the path there is crossroad style. When I knocked on their house, my grandmother opened the door. The style of my grandmother's house, first floor was kitchen. Then there was stairs next to the door going up to the second floor. I lay down on our long plastic chair. My head was facing the stairs. I had a bit of a nap, but I was still awake, still aware of my surroundings. Someone called my name, Daisy, woman's voice. Her voice was quite calm and deep. After a while she called my name again. Daisy. The voice is coming from bottom of our stairs. I'm sure no one there, and it was too dark because the lights was off. She called me again. This time I was really awake. I was shaking with fear because her voice was creepy. I know it's not my mom or grandma because grandma is sleeping next to me. Suddenly, I moved to grandma's side and covered my face with a pillow. Until now, I don't believe in ghosts, but I really do believe in the voice that will call your name. P.S. They say don't look back when your name isn't called twice at the same time. They say those are evil spirits. Because spooky stories are in vogue here, this is my entry. Strange story inside the elevator. Year 2016, a well-known building in Eastwood City, Libas, Quezon City, where we had our office at that time. This is just a story my co-worker told me, but I myself also experienced a miracle on the said floor, where the horror happened, but it was not as bad as my co-workers. But the one where you feel is on the 18th floor, where we passed the elevator first before reaching the 20th floor. So it was during those times that no one was renting the 18th floor, as in by any company. I wonder every time I'm alone in the elevator. There are times when it stops at the 18th floor, even though no one is pressing it. It's even more creepy when the elevator stops at the 18th floor. Of course, the door opens, and then you see it's very dark even in the morning, as in you can't see any light. It's very dark, and you can only wonder who will press the button on the 18th floor. If you're the only one getting on, and no one is there on the 18th floor, I get scared every time that happens to me. But I thought mine was scary. But what happened to my co-worker was even scarier. One time round for to 5 a.m. my co-worker was about to go to work and he took the elevator alone. Of course, this elevator was going up to the 20th floor and suddenly stopped at the 18th floor where there were no people. It was dark and no one was in the office at that time. He was in a hurry, and while the elevator was open and didn't want to close, then when he was about to press the close button, the elevator suddenly rang and said, "The elevator is full." We all got cold when he told us that.